Hello everyone, I'm here with lesson number 8, and today's lesson is a math lesson, and more specifically about number bonds. For today's lesson, I'm going to be reading story problems or word problems from our Eureka Math or our Engage New York book, and I'm going to be putting them on my whiteboard. And as I am filling out the number bond and reading the story sentence to you, I would like for you at home to fill out the number bond along with me. So if you have a pencil or paper or a whiteboard and a dry erase marker, you're more than welcome to use that as well. But I really want you to listen to the story, and as I am filling out the number bond, I want you to fill out a number bond as well. We'll do this for a couple, and then I will give you your task for today. Okay guys, as a refresher, remember this is what a number bond looks like. We put our whole in the circle by itself. So how many are in all, how many are whole all together goes in the circle by itself. Then we put our two parts in these two circles beside of each other. One part and then the other part. And typically with a number bond, we also write a number sentence or an equation with it to match our number bond. So we will be doing this today. Okay, we're going to get started with our first problem. If you are doing this at home with me, you need to have your dry erase board and marker out or your pencil and paper and go ahead and copy the number bond on your paper. You're going to have the number bond, so go ahead and copy it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started reading our first story. There are 8 fish. There are 4 goldfish and 3 bluefish. So we are going to fill out our number bond to show this, and then we were going to write an equation. All right, so remember our whole goes up here, and then our two parts. How many orange did we say that we had? 2, 3, 4. Or goldfish. I called these goldfish. We had 4 goldfish. So in one of the parts, I'm going to put a 4. Okay, now the other part. How many bluefish should I say I had? 1, 2, 3. So in one of the other parts, I'm going to put a 3. And then I'm going to fill in my whole, or how many are in all. So let's count them to see how many goldfish and bluefish are all together. 7. So our whole for this is 7. So now that we have our number bond, we're going to go ahead and fill in an equation or number sentence to match it. So remember, an equation typically looks like a number plus a number equals a number. So let's see here. One of our parts, you do part, part, whole. One of our parts was 4. We had 4 goldfish plus the other part. What was the other part? 3 equals our whole. And that's the circle by itself. The whole is 7. So on your paper, you should have drawn your number bond, and you should have written 4 plus 3 equals 7. We'll do a couple more of these. Okay guys, I'm here with problem number 2. All right, problem number 2. Ted has 10 toy cars. 6 of them were red and 4 of them were blue. Write a number bond and a number sentence to match. Okay, so Ted's toy cars. I'm going to use cubes instead of cars. I don't have cars with me. But 6 of them were red and 4 of them were blue. So in our number bond, we need to put our 2 parts and then our whole. How many are all together? So go ahead and fill out your number bond. How many did we say were red? And then how many did we say were blue? So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red cars. And 1, 2, 3, 4 blue cars. Okay, now we need to count them all together and put our whole in the circle by itself. So go ahead and count the cubes, how many cars Ted would have all together, and put that answer in the circle up top. Okay, you should have counted 10 cars. So your number bond should look like this. Now we're going to put it into a number sentence or an equation. So we have our part plus our part equals our whole. So we're going to start off with how many red he had. He had 6 red plus 4 blue equals 10 in all. Okay, we'll do one more problem and then I'll give you your task for today. Okay, problem number 3. There are 3 monkeys and 3 elephants. All 6 animals are going into the circus tent. Fill in the number bond and make a number sentence to match. Okay, so we said there are 3 monkeys. I'm going to use green cubes to represent my 3 monkeys. They're green monkeys. And 3 elephants. This is my yellow cubes. They're going to represent my elephants. All 6 animals are going into the circus tent. So, we're going to put our 2 parts. How many monkeys did we say? Put that number in the circle. And how many elephants did we say? Put that number in your circle. And then it tells us in the story problem, it says all 6 animals are going into the circus tent. So we know that there are 6 in all, but you could also count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And put that number in the whole, the circle by itself. All right, now we need to write our number sentence or our equation to match. Part plus part equals whole. One of our parts were our 3 monkeys, my 3 green monkeys, plus our 3 elephants, my 3 yellow elephants, equals 6 in all. Okay, you should have this copied on your paper or your dry erase board or your marker. Okay guys, for your task for today, I'm going to read you 2 story problems and I want you at home to fill out a number bond to match and a number sentence or an equation to match the 2 problems. Remember with the number bond that it can change directions. Not necessarily is the hole at the top. You have to look to see on which side is that circle by itself because that's going to be your hole. Your parts are always going to be together beside of each other. Do you see how my parts are in a row beside of each other? They're besties. The 2 parts are best friends. They're always going to be beside of each other, and the whole or the answer, how many are in all, is going to be by itself. So here I've drawn the number bond difference so that you can see that. But I'm going to go ahead and get started reading you your 2 problems. After the first problem, after I've done reading it, you can pause the video and go ahead and work that one out. And then you can go ahead and hit play when you're ready, and I will read you the second problem. So, problem number 1, here we go. There are 6 animals. 4 are tigers and 2 are lions. Fill in the number bond and the number sentence. All right, and problem number 2. There are 8 trees. 5 are palm trees and 3 are apple trees. Fill in the number bond and the number sentence to match. Okay guys, that's it for today. Remember, as always, if you would like to share your task with me, you can send me a picture of it through Dojo Messenger. I'll see you guys next time.